Here we are working on GC125. The directions are to use the distributive property to simplify the following problems. Combine like terms where possible. I just rewrote the directions with the most important words here, which are to simplify by combining like terms. Part A, 3x plus 7 plus 9 times 2. Some people get confused when the factor or the number outside the parentheses is on the right side. And I just wanted to let you know that it's okay. It doesn't matter which side it's on. You're still just going to distribute this and multiply it by each thing. So the first task we have is 2 times 3x. Then we bring this sign down. It's positive. Then we have 2 times 7. And we keep that sign, and we have 2 times 9. So there we've distributed the factor, meaning we took the 2 and multiplied it by each thing inside the parentheses. Now we have this in distributed form. We're going to simplify these terms by multiplying. Now we have 6 x's, we have 14, and 18. The 6x I cannot put together with these. This is a variable term. These are integers or numbers. I can't put them together. So I'm going to keep the 6x alone, but I can definitely put together the 14 and the 18, which is 32. And that's the answer right there. That is simplified. So you can see by doing a problem like this, we go from factored form, picture those tables we've worked on in class. Factored form, we do a little bit of work and that makes it distributed. And then we do a little bit more work and that changes it to simplified. Let's do part B. 7 and 5/10 times 3. And 7 and 5/10 times 6. I like this one. There aren't any variables. I'll be able to actually simplify this and get an answer. 7.5 times 3 is 22.5, using a little mental math there. 6 of them would be twice as many, right? Because 3 times 2 is 6. So 22.5 times 2 is 45. Since I have no variables here, that means I can just add these numbers together and actually get an answer, and we always like that. 67 and 5/10. This one was a little easier for 2 reasons. One, it's already in distributed form, right? We didn't have to change it from factored form. This is already distributed, and simplified is nice here. We just have a number. Part C. 6 times x and 6/20. Once again, I like this. We're already in distributed form. So let's do some simplifying. 6 x's and 6/20. That's all I can do. Take a look at it and think about it. But it's simplified, right? All the parentheses are gone. We've done all the math we can. I can't put together 6x and 120. I cannot put those together and make it into one answer. So that's it. It's the answer. I'm going to slide it up here. I have room for one more. Whew, hold on. D. 2 6's and 2 -4's. This is just like part B, so I'm going to like this. We're already in distributed form. We'll do some math. 2 6's makes 12. 2 -4's makes a -8. Now if I add these together, 12 positives, 8 negatives, leaves me with 4. That is as simplified as you can get. That one was so easy. I still have room on my paper, and I see a fun one coming up, so let's do it. Part E. We have a factor, and we have three things inside the parentheses. As we learned up above, since this is factored form, we need to now distribute or pass out that 4 to each thing inside with multiplication. So I have 4 3x's, and I have 4 negative 11's, and I have 4 9's. Good. Are we done yet? No, but we are in distributed form. We need to get simplified. 4 3x's makes 12x. 4 negative 11's makes negative 44. And 4 9's makes 36. You can check it with your calculator. I'm doing this mentally. I hope I don't make a mistake. Finally, 12 x's, 44 negatives, and 36 positives makes 8 negatives. Then I look and I think about it. Can I do anything else? No, I cannot. This is done. It is simplified. My paper's done. I'm going to leave it up to you to do part F, which is exactly like part B and part D. So have fun with that. And I'm done. See you in class.